What's up, boys? Today's November 4th, 2025. I wanted to talk about something that came up on my feed, I think like 2 days ago. It was like this data taken from TopStep, and it basically said like 100,000 people purchase a combine. A percentage of that, let's say like 15% end up actually passing it, and then a small percentage of that actually get paid out. And then an even smaller percent of that, like 0.1%, end up getting transferred to a live account. So, if I'm not mistaken, the percentage of people that got paid out within TopStep was like 3.5%. 3.5% out of 100%. So that's 96 or 97% of traders who at least get into TopStep, they fail. They fail and they don't even get paid out. So that's number one. And that really like it's expanded my mind into thinking many things that I can, number one, use for this video, number one, tell you guys about, number two, tell you guys about. And that's really why traders lose money. Why do traders not get paid out? Why is the winning percentage so low? And why does it seem like it's basically gambling? And trading kind of has this picture painted sometimes where it's just people thinking it's gambling. And I understand that, but it's not like gambling. You're always, or you're almost never going to have any odds in your favor. Um, Maybe in a short term, but in a long term, you are never going to have the odds in your favor. It's always in the casino's favor. They're always going to win long term. So, what do I mean by all of this? Well, firstly, let's just dive into why traders lose money. All right, so most traders lose money. That's something that everyone who's never traded before, or just most people in general, that's what they say. Why? Maybe because the market's rigged. Maybe it's because of luck. Maybe it's because it's all like a scam. Honestly, I disagree. And I say that because I have been paid out before. And it's like, I'm no one special. Like, I'm not like some celebrity. I'm not like Drake using Stake or anything like that. Like, I'm just a normal 18-year-old, and I've been able to be paid out real, tangible currency for just essentially clicking a button. And I just want to debunk that, and I want to tell you guys certain reasons and certain points on why people have that perspective. Um, yeah, so for my first point, I wanted to say I'm just very straightforward. Most people think trading is like gambling, or they kind of compare it to that in the sense of they think gambling is really just like, all right, let's put it into perspective. A roulette table, roulette wheel, you're just saying, all right, I think the roulette's gonna hit red, and whatever. That's what it is. It's either you win or you lose. No analytics behind it, no patterns behind it, no data or anything or just any thought behind that besides just your own intuition. So yeah, most people treat trading, at least the people who have tried before, they treat it like gambling. They never learn a strategy. They lose money and they decide to try again and again as if it's some sort of gambling game, as if it's a casino. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go again until I hit my jackpot. But that's not how it is. It's just a strategy. It's knowing a strategy. I wouldn't say it's necessarily figuring out a pattern, but it's like figuring out an occurrence that happens at certain moments within the market. Remember, the market isn't like something that is just one singular casino game. It's something viewed by the whole world. Everyone sees the same market, no different, unless it's like, I don't know, like some Illuminati, but at least everyone retail sees the same thing as you're seeing. So that's first of all. And number two, people just see like green and red and they just start like clicking. They start just doing whatever, just pure intuition, straight gambling, and it's just never gonna work. Like, it might work for a little bit, like gambling, but if you do that, you're not gonna get anywhere. So people are just trading out of excitement, especially with no strategy and no data behind it. And I mean, it's a very clear, obvious sign that you're just going to suck and you're never going to succeed if you just continue on that path. So just to end it off there, if you're looking for a rush and you're looking for this like urge of excitement, um, you're never going to succeed in most things. So to top that off, trading rewards patience. And it's really, it's not a game of analytics, it's not a game of data or anything or patterns. It's a game of patience, discipline, and just mindset. If you're able to control all of those three things, you're okay. You're perfectly fine. Just keep going. You might fail at certain times. Just keep going. You know, your strategy and your actual data that's been tested before, it shows you like, okay, eventually you will succeed within this path if you continue on and just repeat the same things that you have been doing. And I think another thing that most people do is, and I think I've said this before, but some people just can't sit still. Like, it's so annoying to see people like button click. Like, I think there's just one guy that's like this old server I used to be in. His name was like Mr. Button Clicker. Like, the owner of the server changed his name to Mr. Button Clicker. Because some people have such a crazy impulse. Like, the moment they see anything, not even a strategy, it's just straight up like, the moment I see some sort of W forming, I'm just gonna click buy. No, like, nothing, no thought behind it. It's just clicking it. And it's so stupid because number one, you have no strategy back behind it, and number two, it's like it's just stupid. It's pointless. Like, why are you hurting yourself? Like, there's nobody affected by this besides yourself. So just control yourself, know how to be disciplined, and just stop doing what you know you're not supposed to do. And I guess a statement that really helped me a lot, and I never really had that situation of like impulsively clicking buttons, but I guess when I first started, it might have been something that I had that urge to do, and I was good like discipline wise, but I still had that urge, and so does everybody. But it's really just like learning to sit on your hands. It's learning how to look at the computer screen most of the time, not even really pay attention to it fully. Like, I'm on Reels brain rotting for like 50% of the time, if not more. So you're just looking at the chart and you're waiting for certain confluences to occur. And when they do occur, cool, I'm gonna take it. When they don't, I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, like nothing's happening. I'm just gonna click buy because I think it's gonna go here, even though no confluence has been backed or is backing like anything I'm doing right now. So learn to sit on your hands, learn to do absolutely nothing like 90% of the time, and then the 10% of the time in which you are executing, half of that don't even execute, or half of that you're probably not going to execute because your discretion and your like thought process after experience makes you decide not to even take the trade or the entry model in the first place at that moment because you don't believe like it's probable as of like different stuff you've seen. So I don't want to ramble on too much, but I do want to say this to kind of top everything off. Don't let your emotions take over. Don't let your emotions take over. Once you do that, once you learn to sit on your hands, not do anything, don't be impulsive, don't click buttons, then you'll feel so much better about yourself. You'll actually be proud of yourself, and maybe you won't be winning per se. Maybe you'll be break even, maybe you'll be slightly losing, but the moment you're able to control your risk management, not even risk management, the moment you're able to control your mind and your impulse, that's 70%. That's 70% like of an increase. So you're okay. For my last point on why traders lose money or just end up never making anything is most of them quit too early. Most of them do these shitty aspects and shitty traits that I just said. They do that, they stay on that, they don't fix anything about that, and then after they lose so much money, they end up just quitting. Don't be that guy. Be the guy that admits your faults, understands and takes responsibility, and is accountable for those shitty traits and just fix upon that. So maybe there were certain traits that I didn't like about myself when I first started, and what did I do? I took accountability, I was responsible for it, and I fixed them. And now, like, unless I'm absolutely broke and I'm homeless, I don't see myself quitting because I've already seen myself past accounts make actual money before. I know it's just up from here. Obviously, it's like a roller coaster, and you'll have moments where it's just up and down. But I know truthfully, I'm able to succeed in this. It's really just a matter of time, patience, discipline, everything that I've ever spoken about. It's just a matter of all of that. All right, yeah. So just to close this video off, it's true. Most traders lose money. Most traders end up never getting a payout or ever being successful in anything trading related. But it's not because trading is impossible, and it's not because trading is a scam. That's because most traders are impatient, emotional, inconsistent, and just lack any sort of discipline. So the moment you're able to fix those bad traits, those traits that detriment your success, you're automatically in front of and just separated from almost everyone else. So that's the end of the video. Today's November 4th, 2025. If you like this video, subscribe, leave a comment, like the video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.